Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing Rogue Priest Deontay, and we've actually faced this Rogue Mage actually like 3 times in a row. We beat them all in the opener. We did more, time waiting and stealth than we did doing anything else. When you're playing Rogue Priest versus Rogue Mage, you really need the opener. If you can get the opener, you usually win like almost every single time. Because if you get the Roche Trinket, all you have to do is blind them and then just wait, or just win in the opener. I think we won the opener like every single time on the Rogue as soon as I open. But your main goal is just to basically wait for the guy to go out of stealth, and then you can basically do your opener. So you can just use your sap macro, just go around. You can sap the mage for the priest to purge to, get in combat and just 1v1. Obviously, it's such a big map that your priest won't actually be able to get anything from the mage, or even force the road to open, but the best thing that you'll get out of it is just trying to get the road to get close enough to stab the priest. He actually did a good strat here by Mark for Death. Mark for Death. He actually marked for Death at the start of the game to get a good slicing dice, which is actually a really good play. And basically, I mean, I usually would have done that. I didn't think it would be that long. This is how you know this rogue will not open unless I do, or if I get him out of stealth. And that's actually a good rogue stat, but at the same time, they're playing rogue mage, so just open, bro. But people care about their CR, even though 2 CR is pretty irrelevant because the game's really bad right now. The game's not based about anything other than comp and gear and conduits, lol. But as you can see, we're just doing more gaming and in stealth, because if I open it and they get my trinket, we just lose because he just shadowy duels kills me because they can just double trinket blades me. But I do line the eyeball here, and so as soon as we basically do get the road to open, we just win the opener because I know how to outplay almost every rogue in Shadowy Duel. We get every single cooldown because they don't know how to just stun me, get trinket, and then blind me. So he actually almost gets me out here, which is really good for them. My guy gets the eyeball. I tell my priest that he's not over on this pillar, and he comes over here anyway. So kind of unfortunate. So I was like, yo, he's not over here, bro. So there's no point in coming over here. As you can see, he comes over here anyway, so I sap. So I know the guy's on the right pillar here, but it's too late. Obviously, he's gonna get sapped here soon. And as you can see, we actually do get. I think we do sap the rogue, or we do get him out with blades. We'll see what happens. I think we sap him right here. I think we sap him somewhere over here in the next 3 seconds. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I guess we didn't find him. I know the game ends soon, so we must find him and just win. Unless we literally win in 30 seconds, which I think we do. Because I mean, this is what happens. We do unhealable damage, and we do get a nice good Dobiante. So we sap him here. I'm spamming my sap macro, as you can see. We get him out. So I'm going to cloak as soon as the mage gets near me. So we're going to Kenny cloak so he can't DB, and the rogue decides not to click anything. I actually do kick sheep too. We restart him. We wave you on him last second. As you can see, he tries to vanish. I sap his vanish. And then all we have to do is basically blind him, and then all my priest has to do is death him, or like smite death him, and he just gets death, because obviously we already procced his cheat death, and a nice fresh W. For the second game here, same thing, same people, same strat. We wait in stealth, we wait until we get the rogue out and do the exact same thing, and then we actually do the exact same thing. The good thing about this is we actually do kill him ourselves, I'm pretty sure. We might actually not, I don't know. But yep, we're just sitting in stealth waiting for our macro to go off. They actually open here, which is, pretty. I wasn't even expecting them to do that, but he actually gets a really good trinket double here. We kin him here. We do the same thing. We're going to cloak as soon as the mage gets out of his thing. So we cloak here. We're going to restun him. We're going to shadowy duel him. We have him shadowy duel. We're going to trinket disarm probably. Wow, I'm surprised I held that. That's a lot of hold. So he actually didn't use vanish yet, so we actually don't win in the opener. This is like pretty surprising. Usually I always win the opener versus rogues, but he actually does survive here. I kicked his sheep. I don't know what he thought was going to happen. So he used ring. They actually almost kill him here. But I smoke bomb him here. I cheap shot. We actually get a really good opener here. And we do get vanish. So the next go, we basically just win. My guy doesn't have any cooldowns, but I have trinket. I think they almost won this game. So we almost lost. I don't know yet. We'll see, because I still have trinket. I have vanish. I have blind. I have every cooldown, but this guy still has trinket. So it could go both ways. He also has block. Any rogue mage mirror, make sure you run trinket versus any rogue. Honestly, it's just really good. Honestly, yeah, I'd as a mage, I would use trinket into any sub rogue, anyone, because you can't peel unless you have block. So I would just use trinket, especially when the sub rogue isn't even going you. He's not gonna go you. So actually, you get a step sap here. It doesn't really matter because he had a bleed on him. The rogue gets out anyway because my guy has the eyeball. He gets pre-DB here. He sheeps me. He gets a pre-fear. He actually he won us this game. I'm pretty sure. So we DR blinds and they actually get away here, which is really bad because they shadowy dueled. He pre-sheep me. My priest actually solos him again, unfortunately. Oh man, that's unhealable damage. Yikes. So they actually did a really good. They appreciate me. All that we're gonna do is chape shot the healer, sheep the healer, kidney me, win game with bust. But my healer solos him with the incap at 30% because he had no cheat death. There's not much you can do. Same thing here. We actually get him out of stealth really early. Or actually, this actually could be. Yeah, I think it's really early because as you can see, the eyeball is just now coming up at with 1 minute and 15 seconds. I thought I actually skipped through, but I think we get a really. I actually blades him out. See if you can't stab him and you see him in your your circle where you can see him and you know you can't sap him, just instantly blades and then spam Mark for Death Kidney. I think he did the same thing, but I was just faster. And he also did the same thing every time with Mark for Death at the beginning of the match, slice and dice. So us getting him out was just really good. Every time you can get the opener, it's like it's the best opener you can get for a Rogue Priest. So I blades him out because I see him, I kidney him. He actually does a good pre-feint. He wasn't even using the talent, so it's kind of irrelevant. And he decides to not click anything. I shadowy duel him. I trinket disarm here, and we actually just kill him. And then for the third time in a row, we just win like that. So okay, to be fair, these guys actually destroyed us. Like we faced them about 5 times, and we got destroyed 4 times in a row. It was just ridiculous. We were losing in like 2 seconds. They would just do this or we weren't losing 2 seconds. We just could not kill them. We actually got a really good kill here, so we get everything in the opener, and it was actually a really good, solid go here. It's actually a solid opener. We got trinket wall. We got a lot of cooldowns, everything that we needed. Now we're just trying to kill the shaman at this point. Now you can do a DH to go to get his trinket, but honestly I think just going shaman is better if you decide on going shaman. So as you can see, necro shields, which is really good for them because it delays our go. I think he doesn't get the fear here. Yeah, so he fears, but he pre-necro shielded it, which is ooh, that sucks. He also pre-Aegis, so we're gonna go DH here. We actually don't get anything. So again, we get nothing. They outplayed us. Because they pre-necroship fear and then he pre-Aegis too, but I saw that he pre-Aegis, so I decided not to go, I decided not to go Shaman, which is actually good, but since, I only do damage with symbols and echo, and since I didn't have it at the time, we don't get a single cooldown. I get to vanish here, but it's, in vain because, it doesn't matter. So we do get Smoke Bomb here, and he actually does Darkness. I think he dies though anyway, because we kill Swap, right? So we have a lot of damage still because we still have echoing, all that. So I 1v1 him, and we actually just keep pumping him. I'm not sure how we kill him though. I think off DR we just instantly stun him and we kill him because the DH actually trinketed last go. We kick him so he can't get full. I don't have echoing, but I still have the echo proc, so we're gonna instantly kill him. And oh, it was close. It was real close. Thankfully, my guy has a resonator, and we kill him with my eviscerate that hit for 13, and we get a nice good fresh W on them. The last game here, I like running 7-second Kenny versus Druid Hunter. Honestly, versus any hunter, I like using 7-second kidney so I can either kidney sap or just kidney for more damage. You don't always have to sap off it if you can't. Just that 7 seconds of CC is pretty insane, especially for the kill too. But I do kidney here. We get a good go. My guy incap, so we're gonna swap Druid because he pet sacked. So we're gonna swap. We're gonna get Druid. I don't think we get anything here. We'll find out. So yeah, we don't really get anything here. I think we might get no. We actually just land hands. Very enforced. So yeah, we do not get anything other than pet sack, which is not good on a mind games go. But it is what it is. It's what happens when you have to go cheap shot goes and druids with skin. And I don't even think he clicked skin because he didn't have to. If I don't have blade or my trinket down, we just and I don't get like insane crits. So here we actually get double trinket. This is where they messed up really bad. This is what won us the game. This is, and these are, by the way, you're 2,500 players, which, 2,502 isn't a big deal. That's like 1,400 XP. So all we have to do is full kidney shot the druid, or you can go hunter. I think we go the druid. We might go the hunter. We'll see what happens. I think we go druid because hunter has turtle, and I want to get druid out of form. So what my guy's gonna do, he's gonna pre-incap the druid out of form, and then fear the hunter. But we will see. The druid actually gets so I'm kind of baiting the druid out. So if the druid decided not to open, it would have been really good for them. My guy Trinket pre-incaps. I'm gonna kidney. We actually do decide to go hunter, and I try not to space my stun here. So I look, as you can see, he was at 1% in lift because he actually didn't turtle here. He didn't turtle. He forgot. That's why we won this game. GG. Hope.